Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Who do we got in here? Let's start sounding off. Let's find out who we got.
I know. Darn
Yours didn't start yet? I don't know. Hello? I haven't got any chat yet, so everybody's leaving me in suspense. Thank you, Rick. Somebody finally said something. How you doing, buddy? Yo, how you doing, Turlo? Torp, give blood.
it. Hey,
Kevin
everyone.
L.
Behind. I hope you had a good week too,
Yeah,
Kevin.
yeah. Hope you had a good week too.
Oh, you had fun hanging out with your grandkids.
Yeah, you had grandkids last week. So I don't know how everybody else is doing. I'm doing pretty good. Um, I got to go shopping the last couple days for car stuff, but nothing for the Nova. It's all 55 Chevy stuff.
He does it right.
Well, a couple things anyway. What's going on, Mike? How you doing, buddy? So I spent I got us I got safety harnesses finally coming in the mail for the gasser, and I've been wanting to put them in for a while. So they'll be here Monday or Tuesday. So we'll do something with that. And Speedway Motors had a sale. I hit Kim up today. I saw they had a sale. They had my size rims. They're not the best that I, not my favorite, but for the price and the size, I snatched them up. So I got those coming. So
Hey, BT. Paul White.
Paul
Tony
White,
G. Jesus. One. GOB.
GOB, what's going on, man?
Those are replacement bulbs. We have to
Oh, I left the bag up there. Sorry. Yeah, they're pretty cool too. They have they're the ones that have the little switch on them. You can make them any color you want. So like, remember you used to buy like if you bought the white ones and they were too blue and you didn't like them. Well, these got a little switch on them. You can change them to
Hey, Chaz.
any color you want.
Hello, Megan.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, Henry.
Yo, Henry, what's going on, man?
BT. Is that someone new? BT.
Let's see.
Oh, see, BT's new.
Hey, BT, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
We're going to get that rain next week. Well, this weekend and into next week and the week after.
It's March. It's
Hey,
gonna
Gordon.
be. It's gonna be the backyard's gonna be a swamp for a while anyway. Yeah, so I'm gonna work on the Nova all weekend, and maybe a little bit. I'm gonna jump back on the 55 for a couple projects next week, and just back and forth a little bit. It's like I'm getting a little burnt out doing all the rust repair on the Nova. Plus, I'm gonna have to wait for parts pretty soon. I'm gonna have to get either the full floor or the back third of the floor. I'm gonna climb under the car and look real good and make a final decision on that. But I'm gonna do some 55 stuff for a week or so. There's actually I got a email at the end of the month. There's a test and tune for Maple Grove, and I'm considering going. just to, I'm not a race car driver, so it's just a test and tune, so it would be fun to try
Hey,
something.
Tim Windsor.
Yo, Tim, what's going on, man? Gambler category. How about green rookie category? Don't know what he's doing category. That's a good one. What?
That's your category around here.
Is that right? Man, that clock's
Did you
really
see the
slow now,
first-
Kim. It's 4 minutes slow now.
Did you see the first comment in the chat? The only thing I saw was "What's up" from PPSS.
Yeah. Poor Possum was the first one in the chat.
Uh oh, here comes the little old man dog.
Uh-uh.
Hey, Lonnie.
He's a little cranked up today, so you guys might hear him barking. I better bring his bed over here because he's gonna come over. He's a cranky old man. See, I'm sorry. I told Kim, I said he's gonna act up tonight. Like,
come here.
what are you gonna do? You know. Let's see. I got a message from the guy that I sold our C30 to, and you guys should see what he did to that truck, man. Oh my goodness. He's only had it, I guess, about a month. He's already lowered it. He's got Alcoas on it. He pulled the engine out. He's got a LS in it. Let's see if I can find a picture of it. He sent me a couple messages today. It don't look like the same C30, does it? There you go.
Hey, country boy.
Isn't that cool, man? So he's all over that thing, man. And I think he's doing a great job. It sure does. So,
what's the matter, baby? Come here.
Yeah, he mills his own rims. I guess he was saying he mills the bead flat so it'll fit a 22.5 Alcoa will fit a regular tire. The way he mills them flat or something like that. Yeah, it's bagged obviously. So completely different truck. He told me, he said it took him 3 days to get the house paint off of it. You know, somebody had put house paint on. He said the patina come up real nice. Guess he used some paint strippers, and he said power washer. It took him 3 days.
PPSS wants to know if you want it now.
Nah. I mean that's his truck now, you know, and he's making it his.
Hey, Hubie.
I just think it's really cool.
Nice garage cleanup, Hubie.
Yeah.
I'm envious. Why don't you come here now?
There's no fixing my mess. I got too much stuff crammed in there. I got to get rid of one of them workbenches, like you said, hon.
Your son wants one.
Well, he could probably have one. You know, I'll give him whatever he wants. I don't care. Me too, Ubi. I like I said, I'm making do with what I got. Let me see if I can find them. I got these rims off from Speedway Motors. See what you guys think of
Hey,
them.
super bad gasser.
Show me a picture of your order. There we go. They're damaged. There's one of them slightly damaged, but they said it won't affect the bead mount or use. But I thought they were pretty cool.
Tim wants you to bring that workbench down there.
They are nice benches. A guy from work gave them to me, and I got a property pass for them about a couple years ago. And they are really nice. The one I have in my shed that I moved out of the garage is really nice. And but I got the seats and everything sitting on it in the shed right now. I might give that one to my son if he wants it too. But it's a really good one. It's got a nice butcher block top on it. But he might want one of the ones with the drawers. I don't know. I'll have to let him look, and he can have whatever he wants. We'll see, because I definitely need a little bit more room. I really want what I want to do is when I get the floors done and get the frame rails back in on the Nova, I want to put the Nova, have Kim help me get the Nova up on those race blocks she got me, so I can get underneath the car and really see what's going on under there. It makes it so much easier to work. It's just going to be weird getting that car in the air because that's a unibody car. It's not a full frame, so I gotta be really careful lifting that thing too high. I seen one of those lifts like Dan has on on Marketplace. It's by Snap-on. I think they said they wanted $1,800 for it though. I don't think my garage is big enough.
You should have got a bigger garage.
Wait, just hindsight 2020, huh, hon?
Mm-hmm.
I felt grateful for what I did have. You know?
Well, that's when things were least less expensive. You should have got a 40 by 40.
There's not enough yard.
Sure there is.
You're
Hey, Don. Hey, Two Babe.
Yo, Don, what's going on, man? Yo, Two Babe, what's happening, man? Let's have a sip.
Hey, Howie.
Hey, thanks, Two Babe. Yeah, it's coming along. It's. I didn't work on it as much as I wanted to during this week. I was kind of like I hit a wall by Wednesday. I was just really, when I got home from work Wednesday, I was telling Kim we had a PVM and I hit a wall. I was trying to cut back on coffee and it did not go well. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. What?
That's right, Henry. Just get a bigger yard.
I wish it was that easy. I guess it is. We could buy something, but I don't know.
Hey, there's 3 acres for sale in Hookessin.
We'll see. It's right on that highway, though. I wonder how noisy that highway is. Seems like there's a lot of stuff for sale on that limestone road. I don't know if you've noticed that.
I can't get the chat anymore after it's over.
Only on a computer. Only on the computer it works.
Because Tony's telling you to look at the chat from the beginning.
Tony Greensteiner?
Yeah. When it's over, because the first...
I'm sorry, it's not the first. There is no first comment from you, Tony. The first comment that I see is from Poor Possum Speed Shop. So,
yeah, 3 acres would be nice for a house and a garage. Get away from people, neighbors. PPSS says he'll sell you my place and throw in all the projects.
Yeah, we
have
Left
for Dead.
My company has a plant down. How far are you from Beach Island, Possum? I got my company has a mill down there. It's at Beach Island.
You'd be looking in Eastern Tennessee right now. You know, my friend.
Hey, Randy.
Hey, Randy. My friend, her husband got transferred to Tennessee, and it's pretty expensive there.
Really?
For houses.
Oh, Julie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Beach Island, South Carolina. I know it's kind of a rough area, but my company has a plant there.
Tony, the first comment I see from you is look at the first comment in the chat. That's the first comment that I see from you.
Yeah, me too, Dawn. It's that time of year where it just rains and rains and rains. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I mean, I guess crime's bad everywhere right now. Oh, that's pretty cool, too, babe. Yeah, I got my company has a plant down there.
So, Two Babe knows where it is. He drives through it every day.
Oh, there you go. Nah, I California, California.
No, you're right, Hubie. It's probably not as expensive as California because it was when we lived in California in the 90s, it was expensive. California's prices were like Pennsylvania's prices 20 years later.
Yeah, the Kimberly Clark plant, too, babe.
Kevin's ready to start fishing. Oh, Howie, I'm sorry. Wait, did Don lose? Oh, Don lost his dog too.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Howie and Don both lost the pets this week. That's hard, man. I saw that this afternoon on my news feed, Howie. I meant to reply to it, but I was at work and I just was glancing at my phone and somebody walked up to my desk and I put my phone down. But I'm real sorry for that. It's true, El. It's true. It's like this. Listen, my plant's right in Chester, and that is if it's was I don't think it's the worst anymore. I think Allentown or somewhere up that way is, but Chester is really bad too. I mean, just in certain areas, people are some of the nicest people you ever want to meet, but you get in certain areas and there's a bad element there too. I guess that's like you said, that's everywhere though. Let's see what's going on over there. Yeah, me too. I've been busy this week, Don. I got to be honest with you. I've watched about 7 minutes of your video. I still got like 2 or 3 minutes left to go. I apologize, dude. I'm like a little bit behind this week. I'm behind on a lot of stuff. That's why you guys seen I put a video up of when I painted my roll bar, and that's just an old video I had on my phone. I'm like, well, let me put that video up, just so at least I put something up, my little short. And but like I said, I'm behind big time this week. I'm going to catch up later. I promise. I do like that Camaro though, man. It's really nice. Tony's still asking you to go back to 60. She's looking, Tony.
I'm gonna have to pull it up on the computer after.
She'll try to pull it up on the computer after, buddy, because it's not here. Very nice, buddy. Hugger. I don't think I ever seen one in Hugger Orange. I probably have and don't remember. That's an interesting combination.
No, it's Kimberly Clark. It's Kimberly Clark all around, right?
Yeah, they're the same.
Randy, did you get all your flooring in?
I am too. I'm going through that beer quick, Randy. You know, Henry, I don't know. I guess I probably could in theory, but it's like those are like my garage is like a pre-built prefab thing. It's like, you ever see those carports? It's kind of like those, except all they did was put a front and a back with doors.
It's a freaking pole barn.
Yeah.
There you go, Randy. Got all the old out. That's a big step.
That's cool. Yeah, there used to be a Westinghouse plant up here too, babe, but years ago. It's long gone.
Hubie said it was custom paint. The Hugger Orange.
Okay. Hundred of them had the LT4 engine. See, there's nice little tidbits and little facts. A lot of you guys know a lot more of them than me. I can't keep a lot of stuff straight. Let's see here.
Oh, now he wants in.
In, out, up, down. No, one, it's not totally different, Kim. My neighbor, my old neighbor, he passed away. He had one of those Ford Lightning trucks in Hugger Orange, and he had it special ordered. It was a Lightning truck. It was nice, but and man, that thing only had like 17 or 18,000 miles on it, but he couldn't get no money for it, or his widower couldn't get any money for it. He had a lot of custom work done on it too. He had ghost flames put on it and everything. It was a really nice truck, but after he passed away, it just sat. It's just, you know what happens when they just sit. It did. It was cool. The ghost flames were really cool too, babe. Yeah, me too. Me too, Pudge. I think if I was to get a Ford truck, I'd want like a 68 or a 69. Those are the years I like for them. But I was like, huh? I thought you were saying something. How? 73. That's close, Torp. But you know what I mean. I like it when the headlights are still round before they squared them off.
Hey, old man.
Yo, haven't seen you in a while, old man. Thanks for stopping by, man. I'm doing the wheel wells on the passenger side right now, getting them fitted in, Randy. And then I have to, like I said, I got to make the final decision and pull the trigger on the floor or the third of the floor. We'll see.
Kevin says there's a Kimberly Clark 15 minutes from where he lives.
Yeah, there's one in Oklahoma, I think, and there's one in Dallas. Oh, would you be quiet?
No, too many Cowboys fans there.
Believe it or not, there's a lot of Steeler fans down there.
I'm going to start bothering one. When are you going to start your channel? When are you going to start your channel?
I think he just psyched you out, and now you have a channel and he doesn't, hon.
He needs to start a channel.
Maybe.
He's got enough cars.
He does. He got more than me. I'll show you guys this. I seen it on Marketplace the other day, and I just sent it to Kim because I thought it was cool. It just showed up on my feed.
Weird.
And she's like, oh, go buy that. And I'm like, I don't have any room for it. She's like, I'll just stick it on the side. Now I'm tempted.
That's just because I looked him up like the day before. I just so happened to look him up because it was an answer in one of my quizzes.
I think they took it off. It's not there. But that Snap-on lift, that sold. It was one of them ones just like Dan had. It sold. Yeah, well. Man, that disappeared quick. Yeah, well. It was a 73 Javelin. Didn't have any no motor trans. It came with a 390 short block, but it was kind of cool. It was orange. All the interior was in it, and he only wanted like $2,000 for it. And I was like, wow. And then, but like I said, he took it down. Somebody probably snatched that within 15 minutes of it coming up. Those don't stay on long. There's a guy, I want to say it's in Plymouth meeting or something. His wife listed, there's like 5 or 6 of them around here, Randy, but he wants stupid money and they're garbage. And he wants stupid money for them, like $65,000, $7,000 for each one. He's got a Matador. He's got a couple Gremlins. He's got 2 or 3 Javelins, and he just wants stupid money for them that he's not going to get. He thinks somebody in that family thinks they're worth a gold mine. You know what it is a rust mine. that's the truth. I gotta look and see. Maybe I didn't.
No, it's not there anymore.
Kim said it's not there.
I just checked the Facebook link you sent to me. It's not there.
Yep, it's gone. That didn't even last a day. Now, there was a guy I worked with had one, but I don't know. It was in his garage. I don't know what he wants for it. I don't even know if he still has it. Yeah, they had 3. The 390 is the one everybody wants.
Hi, too, babe.
Take it easy, too, babe. Yeah, the AMXs are cool. The Gremlins. I love the little Gremlins, but hard to find one.
How are you saying that? Gremlin?
Gremlin. What did I say?
It sounds like you're putting a B in there. Gremlins. It must be your Pittsburgh accent.
I guess. I'm getting picked on, guys. I've got a couple looks tonight, and now I'm getting picked on.
Gremlins.
Get it all out. Be done with it. You guys see what I got to put up with? You better fish us up a number. I think we're within like 2 minutes here on.
I already got it.
Oh, see, somebody's being very efficient.
It's the beer talking, Randy said.
That's a beer. I may have one more. I'm a lightweight, but I ain't that light.
Gremlins.
All right, guys, we got the stickers. We got the stickers, and we got the VW garage magnet. Number between 1 and 50, 1 and 50. Randy ain't allowed to guess. Go.
Somebody better get it before Randy gets it.
There it is. Puglisi Speed Shop.
Chaz won.
Puglisi Speed Shop, number 33. Good deal, man.
Oh, Twerp came in at 33 a couple after.
There it is. Big winner, Puglisi Speed Shop. Kim said that you came in right after, Twerp. If you need a set of stickers, I'll send them up to you. It's fine.
Chaz actually won tonight.
Yeah, he didn't have to. He didn't have to shake me down.
Wait.
He won on his own.
Wait, did Don call 33 now?
Where?
Don's always saying that Chaz.
Oh, okay. Chaz actually got the number tonight. He didn't shake me down.
Kevin said he thinks he called 33 first.
He said it wasn't even him. Megan did it.
Randy said, "Thank God I didn't."
Look at Kevin's trying to shake me down. Oh, you guys are cracking.
See, Don said he thought he did right before Chaz.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. Your little dog's wandering around again, hon.
That's because I'm not sitting on the couch with him.
I know. Hey, don't let them steal it from you, buddy.
Take that over there with your stuff.
Okay. My phone's going off. That's just easy.
Don't encroach on my space over there either. You're gonna get it.
That's for giving me all them looks earlier, and I'm not knowing what you're saying.
Hey, Desert Rat wants a sip.
Oh, I'm sorry. Take two. I could probably use one too. Hey, Edith, could you get me a fresh one out of the fridge, would you? Huh?
Yeah. Hold on a minute.
All right.
Hey, Mark.
Yo, Mark, what's going on, brother? Hey, absolutely. I appreciate you stopping by. So this weekend we're gonna just dive into the Nova a little bit further. I'm gonna get the wheel tubs out and at least get them placed in place maybe this weekend. So I don't know if the video will be done this weekend, but pretty close. You probably get a short or two out of that, and then I'm just gonna screw them in just like the passenger side, and it's all about, if I gotta move them a little bit.
Hey, Martin White made it. Martin White's here.
Yo, Martin, what's going on? How we doing over there across the pond? Hope everything's going well. Yeah, but we're just gonna screw them in just till when I get the trunk floor in, then I can kind of tie everything together. I just want to make sure everything lines up. Because you guys remember, I took that old rusted out crossover piece. I took that out, and I want to say in July. It hasn't been in there for a while, but it's going to help us line everything up. And then I actually found on the internet, I think it was Steve's Nova or something like that. There's a forum on the internet. I think it's called Steve's Novas or something like that. And man, there's some good information in there. I actually got the stock from the factory measurements of where the frame rails need to go. So I have my piece in the back where I made a little jig with holes to tell me where they were. I have the factory locations. So so I got measurements to go by. So we should be all right. Because I'm telling you guys, that driver's side of that Nova was shady. Yeah, I think it was just kind of floating for a long time.
33 came out 4 times per Henry. What did you call him?
4 times.
What's Henry?
He's our historian. What, you're missing words a lot lately. Are you getting dementia on me or something?
I'm not missing words. Aztecan. Mayan.
I'll tell you what, sometimes, girl. Yeah, it's getting later and later. I'm going to have to speed it up a little bit.
Make
now
it
it's
early.
4 minutes.
Make it 5 minutes early.
I don't want 5 minutes. 2 or 3 minutes. That's what you get. Yes. It's almost 4 minutes late now, Rick. I'll speed it up just a little bit, but she, like I said, she
Hey, Kenny
can't.
Peterson.
Hey, what's going on, Kenny? Like I told you last week, Rick, she can't have it right on time because of the work.
I think he made the little face because of that.
Oh, is that what he's doing? Yeah. Okay. See how you pick up on that stuff? That's the
I'm
kind
not
of
getting dementia.
what?
I'm not getting dementia.
That's the kind of stuff I need you for.
You're getting
What? What's that?
What's the matter, one? You're not feeling well? I just like making fun of Brian, that's all.
I don't care. I'm used to it. But yeah, no, he hasn't been feeling well.
Oh, poor one.
I don't know what's up with her. She when I started, she looked like she was trying to tell me something. And if I don't, I'm not. What is it? Astute? Is that the right word?
Yes, it is. Oh my God.
I'm not. So it's like she'll be like this and that, and I'll be like, I don't know. And if I don't get it, I get the stink eye. So whatever. Ooh, that ain't good. You got to be able to wind them things up. We got one from the 1780s, Rick. Pretty cool little clock.
He should know what I'm talking about after 33 years.
I don't. I'm not. I can't do that. What's that? Well, I got another one of those. I don't know. Randy.
He knows better.
What? I know better what?
Than to blow me a kiss.
Wow. One's giving up everything. The coffee, I tried to cut back one because I drink way too much coffee. I know I do. And man, I hit a wall on Wednesday. I was telling Kim, man, I just.
What kind of cars are you working on, Martin?
That's pretty cool. There's nothing like working and welding and doing stuff on your own cars. That's the kind of stuff, man.
He's gonna go through withdrawal, Don. I don't know how old that one is. That was my grandmother, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think this. I don't think this one's that old, but I guess
from the 50s or 40s, 50s.
We thought the one downstairs was like right around centennial, like 1776, and then the guy that was really in the clocks, he was an auction guy. He was trying to get it off of Kim, and she turned him down flat. But he said it was from like 1780s, like he said the mid to the late 1780s. So it just missed the centennial, but it's a really nice, nice
Howie.
clock.
Hope you have a good week too and a nice weekend.
Take care, Howie. Again, I'm sorry for your family's loss there.
We don't have anything to do this weekend, do we?
That's Kim's clock. That would be Kim's money, Randy. Nah, she gives me enough money to buy cars with, and I work enough overtime if I really want to have something. Kim's more in the buying mood than I am. It's like I would have missed that. There's no way I could have got to that Javelin before somebody else snatched it. Now that I see that, I was like, there was no way. That thing didn't even last a day. It's like you look on there and there's so many outrageously priced things. And then when somebody's fair or they just want to get rid of something quick because they're moving, that stuff goes like that, man. Because there's so many people combing through there looking.
wonder what we could get for that clock.
They are, Randy. And this one was really cool. It had the aluminum slots on it. The interior was beat, but I even sent Kim links to like you can get complete interior kits for them. They're very expensive, but they're it had a couple holes in the quarter panels, but the floors were really solid. So it's just one of them things.
Oh, Martin had his son's working on an old 66 Mustang. 66 Mustang. That's nice. Nice car, Martin. That's funny one. You're so punny. You're so punny one. Even when you're sick, you're funny.
Now, Martin, I used to watch the Wheeler Dealers and with Mike and when he was partners with Ed, and they said that is it really difficult to get like a V8 through your strict emissions tests over there in across the pond. I thought they were saying how difficult. I actually watched an episode of them trying to get one to pass the emissions tests over there, and it would look really like a really aggressive test.
Uh-oh.
What?
One said next week you'll have a viewer box to open with some different treats.
Okay.
A Levi Gremlin. It's sold in a day. Where Kevin is.
Yeah. I should try to pull up that one person that's selling all the AMC stuff, and they think it's worth $1 million. It's rotted. They got a couple Matadors. The one gremlin that I seen that's on there.
Gremlin.
Yeah, it's like $4,000, and I would actually think about it, but the tail lights are all the tail light package, and part of the hatch is like bent in, and it's just that. No, it just looked like it was hit pretty hard. That's a hard pass for me. It's like the next thing I want to do is like I want to do something that's not all rust and weld repair. I want to do something else, man. So I was like next week, I'm really looking forward to getting the 55 out a little bit and work on that a little bit. Get the seat belts put in. Okay, Martin saying not really. The older cars are subject to new law. All right. That's good. That's good information. I remember watching the Wheeler Dealer episode, and they were having a hard time. And maybe it was because of it was not 35 years old. It was before that or after that. Maybe that's what it was.
$13,000 sold the same day. Pacer. A Pacer.
There's a couple of those. I was looking at those too. I really dig the bubble look of the back.
Whoops, there goes my phone.
What's the Ford? The Ford
Pinto?
Pinto, the Pinto. There's a Pinto around here that keeps getting passed around. Somebody started building a drag car and they never finished it. And it keeps getting passed around. I see it on Marketplace every couple months. It'll pop up and it just looks like it's in a different location. So I don't know what's going on with that thing. I do now, Randy. I did not know that before, but I know it now. That's good information. I got weird stuff highlighted on my screen.
That's weird.
It is weird.
I said, what's weird?
The blue. Here.
No.
All right. Well, I can't show you, but there's like blue blocks over top of the live, the number of people, and it's distracting. I have no idea. It's almost like I highlighted it by accident. Yo, David Soloway stopped by to say hi. What's going on, buddy?
David.
I am going to check it out, Randy. That's kind of stuff I want to know about. That's one of the things I'm going to do on the Nova this weekend. Is I didn't like the way that the rocker on the passenger side. I was not thrilled with how it closed up the door gap up front. That's the one thing I liked about cutting all that stuff out on the driver's side. Everything, it fit like it's even on the passenger side. Now I'm going to have to play with that. It makes me think. It's like, okay, I know the metal was good, but maybe I should have fished it out of there.
Martin said his son would be happy to swap with your gasser.
Yeah. Kim's
like
going to have to bury me in that gasser.
I like the 60s. Yeah, I'm not.
What do you mean?
I'm not.
What are you going to do?
Selling.
You're not selling my car.
I'm
Give it to Jonathan if he wants my car. Although he couldn't probably drive that.
I'd put on my widow's black and everything, little veil and everything.
Just get it out of here. She backed the tow truck in her. Get it out of here.
I tried to get some more money for grieving widow.
They try to take advantage of widows.
Oh, there you go. Kevin said I'm sending it to him. What's your number one on your to-do list?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to say the number one thing I want to do, or the number one thing I have to do. The number one thing I want to do is I want to put those seat belts on the gasser. They're not here yet, but when they get here, I want to put them on the gasser. And the things I have to do, I really have to shimmy. I got to get underneath that car. I got to see how those welds look underneath. I got to check and make sure the rest of the floor is okay before I commit to just buying the back third. And then I'll probably end up second guessing myself and wish I bought the whole floor. So I might buy the whole floor. I don't know. So those are the couple things I got to do. I have to do that for Nova. I have to be able to get under there. Although it only takes a couple days for that stuff to get here. And I don't have any room to store it. So I actually have to be ready to put it in.
Night, Don.
Take it easy, Don. I have to be ready to put it in straight away. I can't got nowhere else to set it, man. So when it gets here, it's got to go straight in. Thanks, buddy. I gotta watch the rest of Don's video after this. I watched like the first 7 minutes, and I meant to finish that.
We have nothing to do, right?
This weekend?
Yeah.
That I know of, unless you want to do something. You've been mentioning about wanting to go down to that store in Delaware.
Yeah, that can wait.
well, for some people that is the interest level on these things. That's why a lot of the prices got outrageous.
Hi, Martin. Thanks for coming in.
Take it easy, Martin. I really appreciate you stopping by, man. I know it's late over there. Have a good week, man. So, where are we at on this 69 Camaro, Randy? Have you started digging into that thing, or you just got it in the garage ready for whenever you're ready, letting it get dried out?
What's the weather tomorrow? Is it supposed to rain tomorrow?
That's cool, man.
Grab an umbrella. 99% chance of rain tomorrow. But Sunday's supposed to be nice and 64.
I'd seen that. I'd seen that one. I just didn't say anything. It's like, hey man, it is what it is. He's doing what's best for his channel. That's okay. Man, that's nice, Kevin. We're not there yet. We did hit 60 a couple times last week.
Yeah, it's raining in West Virginia. It's coming our way.
It's coming our way, Mark. And it was it yesterday? No, the day before. The wind was just crazy.
How's the house? How's the product? I don't know what they call it. How's the search coming to New Mexico, Henry? Henry's thinking about moving to New Mexico.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Chaz is supposed to be riding to Daytona next week for Bike Week, but it's supposed to rain all week.
Ooh. You'll be in rain gear for a good bit of it, Chaz.
25 in snow. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I did. Where did I see that? Maybe on Shopcat's channel. He was talking about the snow.
Ooh.
I mean, he moved away, but he's still close enough to one, I guess, where it's the same weather.
I think, isn't he closer to you now, one? Isn't Shopcat closer to you now that he's moved? Because you used to have to ride out to him, right? I'm pretty sure he's actually closer to one. One
they said he moved closer. Close. That sucks, Chaz.
Well, you know what you're missing. You know what you're up against to get there. If the weather was nice, it's one thing, but it's not going to be nice. And I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to just stay dry and working on your stuff in your shop. Sometimes you're better off that way. I don't ever really. It's like my brother gets mad because he wants me to go to check out his camp, and it's like all this stuff. I never go nowhere. I probably should do a couple big events or do something, but I'm just content, I guess. Kim entertains me just enough to keep me around. And it's not like I'm lazy. I mean, I like doing stuff. I just like doing stuff close to home. I've been to a bunch of places, and yeah.
Shopcat's just got too much stuff to hang out.
Randy gets it. It's like, man, you want one side of you really wants to do something, then you're like, man, then you start thinking about the work involved to get to it. It's like, man, I don't know.
Randy just came back from Florida. He went to Key West like a month ago.
Right. But he flew down, hon. It's not like he drove 100 or 1,000 miles to get to an event that you got to drive another 3,000 miles or whatever.
Constant internal struggle. I know. I just like being home.
Yep.
Yeah, you travel for work. I guess that's a little different.
It is. But his wife came, so they had a mini vacation.
It's like my sister. She's always going somewhere. Gail and Steph, they're always going somewhere.
Yep.
And then Julie, she's between here and Tennessee.
Bouncing all over the place. And then Kim and Brian stay home. We're within a 15-minute radius of our house at all times. Oh, she had a mini vacation. Randy had to work. Randy didn't have any time for anything but work.
Ooh, you be having meatloaf.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's good.
Meatloaf with a little brown gravy. And you have to have mashed potatoes and green beans. You can't not have mashed potatoes and green beans if you're having meatloaf. And then meatloaf the next day sandwiches. What do you think?
That's good.
We haven't had meatloaf sandwiches in a long time.
No, I cooked you dinner like 4 times this week.
Oh, Kim made these steaks. And it's the first time we ever made them like that. And she watched a video a while ago, then she refreshed on it. and she seared them on the stove. How did you do it?
You sear them on all sides for 90 seconds because they were like real thick.
Yeah, the real thick sirloins like you get from Outback. And then she let them rest on after searing them for 90 seconds. What, you let them rest for 10 minutes?
On each side. So it was like 8 minutes on each side.
On all sides.
No, 8 minutes total. Then you rest it for 10 minutes and then you do 60 seconds on each side.
Oh, so good. It was so good. It was the best at-home steak I think I've ever had.
Oh, first you said it was the best steak you ever had. Now it's the best at-home steak you ever had.
It's the best steak. You're the best. Yes, Kevin, I'm with you. I love meatloaf sandwiches. Lettuce, tomato, cheese, salt and pepper, white bread. Has to be white bread. The Italian white bread is best.
There you go.
Cut on a diagonal. It has to be cut on a diagonal.
That's right, cold meatloaf. Mm-hmm. Now you got everybody wanting meatloaf, Hubie.
Whoa, listen to one. We'll have to try that. I had a recipe that I got off the internet, and I used to make us meatloaf, and Kim said it was really, really good. And then we had Kim's parents told us to get the Costco meatloaf, and that was good. Not as good, but good enough, where you didn't have to do anything except chuck it in the oven. So I haven't made any in a while. And now I want a meatloaf sandwich.
Well, maybe you'll have to make meatloaf. It's your turn to cook. Yeah, that's right.
What? What?
I said it's your turn to cook.
I don't do a good job cooking. I made the meatloaf all right, but you're way better.
That just sounds like you.
That's just a fact.
I don't know where the dishes go, so I can't empty the dishwasher. No, never put hard-boiled eggs in meatloaf.
I never even heard of that one. Hard-boiled eggs inside the meatloaf? I mean, onions, yes.
I think that's a 50s recipe.
Maybe. You use a little bit of milk.
No.
That's what the recipe I used to make did, honey. Whatever.
Kim won't eat meatloaf, Kevin?
Man, I love meatloaf. It's like one of my favorites.
The little dog loves meatloaf. He loves meatloaf.
He does.
He wouldn't leave you alone the other night. What were you eating? Oh,
Beef
stew.
Kim makes really good beef stew too. I'm big on beef stew.
He was right there. He was not letting Cobra get near you.
Meatballs on French bread, mayo, and tomato sauce.
Ooh, I like fried onions on my meatball sandwiches and sweet peppers.
I never heard of mayo on a meatball sandwich though. That's new on me, Henry. I never even heard of that. I'm usually up for taste and everything. I don't know if how would mayo and tomato sauce mix?
You put tomatoes and mayo together on a sandwich. Tomato sauce is just tomatoes.
I guess. You know what? It probably is. Holy cow. We're down to our last 45 seconds. All right, man. Well, I had a good time tonight. Who won the contest tonight? Who won the contest, huh? Who won the contest? I know. Torp came in second.
Chaz won.
Chaz won. That's right.
Thanks, won.
Thanks, one. That was like, whoop.
Bye, Mark. Bye, everyone. Mark. Bye, Give Blood.
Randy's like, not me this time.
I knew it wasn't Randy.
It wasn't Randy.
Bye, Lonnie. Bye, Kenny.
I hope you
Hot
guys had,
sausage patties on French bread with Swiss cheese. Now that sounds good.
it does sound good. Listen, I had a great
Hi,
time
Chaz.
talking to
Hi,
everybody
Tony G.
tonight. Have a
Bye,
great week.
Randy.
Do something fun and come back and tell us about it. Till next week.
Bye,
Take
one.
care, everybody.